What's up, guys? I'm here in Indianapolis, Indiana at James Klingerman School here with Chris McKARSKI. And Chris, how long have you been a black belt for?
5 or 6 years, this October 24th.
And you're a black belt under James, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I went white through black with James.
Okay, and what actually got you into jiu-jitsu?
I had a friend way back in the day introduced me to it. He trained it back where he was, and we would get off and roll around on the mats. And then we actually went to Jean-Jacques Machado's for a couple of weeks. And then I was hooked ever since. And then I moved back to Indiana and hooked up with James in 2006 and officially started jiu-jitsu.
Okay, yeah, so you've been training all this time. How do you keep that passion alive for jiu-jitsu?
It was easy early on, especially like when you're, younger, of course, there was always that next promotion, working hard to get promoted, competition. Now at black belt, there, really isn't promotions anymore. At 40, probably not going to be the most competitive person, especially with injuries and stuff like that. So now it's just, getting on the mat and teaching that next generation.
Okay, yeah, so you're saying that about competitive, you actually competed against an EBI, is that right?
Yeah, EBI 11, welterweights 170. I actually won the Gracie Black Belt Absolute to get invited to that. I fought Dustin Akbari in my first match, and then I lost to Gordon Ryan. And I'm sure you guys have heard of him.
So what did it feel like rolling against Gordon?
It was cool. He is definitely the most functionally strong person that I have ever rolled with. There are guys that are way stronger than him, but they don't have the mobility and just that function. Like I said, man, I'd grab it like his hand or his arm or his wrist, and it was like trying to hold on to a string, like somebody pulling a string out of your hand.
Okay, so if you were offered to grapple him again, would you grapple him again?
Oh yeah,
awesome.
Hands down. I'll compete against anybody. I don't care.
Okay, so how long have you been training in this location? Because he just recently moved, right?
Yeah, since it's open, we haven't been here very long. But like I said, I've been training with James since 2006.
Okay, and what's your fondest memory of jiu-jitsu?
Oh man, there's so many. It's hard to say one thing. I mean, obviously, me getting my black belt was a huge accomplishment and a huge positive moment in my life. But people always, talk about the value of this and the value of that. Your car's worth something. People always ask me, or I always tell people, the value of jiu-jitsu to me is that you can give me all the money in the world. You could offer me all the money in the world, and I wouldn't give up the 16 years that I've done jiu-jitsu for it. That's the value of jiu-jitsu for me, what it's brought to my life, all the connections that I've made. I can go to any state, almost any major city, and I know someone. And, I'm good friends with someone strictly because of jiu-jitsu.
Awesome. Hey, well, thank you very much for your time,
Yeah,
brother.
man,
I appreciate it.